Some extra tabs.
Hey, it says I'm live.
Yes, it does. Let me. Oh, I see liveness. It's on a different link than I was at, so. Hello.
Hello. All right, hanging up on you then.
Hey, it's live. Yes, it does.
All right. Share. Let's go ahead and share this with Fastbook. I don't want to embed that, no. Alright, so how do I... Let's see. Post to Facebook. There we go. Share with anyone else. Anyone else here? No? Nope. Alright, well, I can copy this link, send it. Oh, yeah, let's edit that. Right, edit. Settings, stream. How do I modify bitrate? Output. Bitrate. So they recommend a bitrate of 4500 kbps. Let's give that a try. 100. Apply. Alright. Alright, well that should... Anyone else that I can bring in on board? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's what that is. Did my... Alright, something must have disappeared here. What's going on with this? Oh, that's disorienting. Alright. Alright, hold on 1 second. The stream is going to disrupt. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just... Alright, so my preview is not showing anything, but I just did a playback on a link and I can see everything. So this seems to be working. Let's move this over here, then. Alright. Hello, hello! Alright. Hello, hello! Polius here, and let's stream some games. That's right, I am starting with the infamous streaming. And of course I will be recording this for YouTube, for the benefit of all to see in posterity. Well, let's get started. Renowned Explorers, International Society, Quest for the Holy Grail, which didn't really happen, I guess. Also, the Holy Grail is in the Near East, not the Far East, but you know, we'll look past that. Let's go ahead and start a new game. Our previous game ended, so alright, we'll just go with classic difficulty, sure. Hubris may have happened. So, however, we did unlock 2 new leaders. We unlocked Hildegard Haas and Philippe Ben Susan. I want to run with Hildegard as my boss. She gains 2 to 4 research from campaign tokens. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Crimson. I did a little bit of live streaming when I first started, and I very much preferred just going. I preferred making videos, recording videos. But you know what? Let's go with this. Let's go with Hildegard. So they recommend. She's a rhetorician speaker with great speech and speech defense, but lacking in armor. Boost the spirit of an ally with a cheer and is a good addition to most teams, as long as she doesn't have to physically attack. Well, we can, for our crew members, we could give physical attack, but it suggests that we go either friendly or aggressive. With Philippe and Victor, which was our previous team. We could certainly go aggressive. And actually, Hildegard wasn't really bad for devious either. Oh, alright. She wasn't bad for devious. Really, she just kind of fills in for what the party needs. So this guy, he's super athletic. But he doesn't really go with Hildegard getting campaign stuff or getting campaign tokens. Who else do we have? Ooh. Greek independence movement. She's a tactician. Or Bia, sorry. Bia Hecton. So, she has good attack and speech, but feeble defense. Well, we already have pretty decent... Well, so she's basically a super aggressive character. Complete 4 expeditions to get her to be the leader. This is interesting. I mean, I'm pretty excited to go with a Greek freedom fighter. That sounds like fun. But I'm not sure. Jason, you're watching this stream. You've played this game a little bit more than I have. There's Charles. Is that this guy? Yeah, Charles Templeton. Okay. Oh, meh. We already have a speaker, so we don't need another one. Earl Shanty. Another glass cannon. Let's avoid that. Actually, Bia is probably not the one we want to go with anyway, because that's a second glass cannon. Stern guy from Kyoto with an anger management problem, determined to use energy as good as possible. He picked up exploring and cleaning, first to be called by his family name, so Hojo. Worked great at switching, controlling the mood, does great in friendly or aggressive crews. Alright, well, so we've got Hildegard and Hojo. What's he got? Quick thinker? Cool, we'll go with that. Sun Minjian. So it's a glass cannon. I feel like this guy, he looks fairly tough. I do want to go with the scientist this time. Is there someone who is just... so... Emilia Karwowska. What is that? Yeah, Poland. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, too. Anyway. Can heal all of her allies in the area, making one of her the best supportive characters to take with you. It's friendly, devious and friendly. Well, we already, frankly, are pretty good for... Let's go with the scout. Actually, no, we already have a scout. I want aggressive or friendly, frankly. Which I'm not seeing. Jean-Pierre. There's just a big old buff guy, huh? Actually, you know what? We're gonna go with Bia. No, because Hildegard. I want to go with Ivan Dashkov. We're gonna go with that. So, Crimson, what do you know about this game? I've only put a couple videos up on it. It's not like the most well-known game. Interesting. So sailor stuff. Oh, hey, what does she get? Interesting. So this character is like super sneaky. Yeah, so long as I don't attack with Hildegard, that's fine, because I can just friendly up. Really, the point here for me is currently just to, alright, is just to get characters unlocked. Alright, so we're mostly aggressive here. I mean, she could actually be devious, so if I wanted to. In fact, I think I will. Try to excite, terrify. I like Ivan Dashkov. We're gonna go with Ivan. And this guy looks like fun. We'll deal with him later. But Earl Shanty is the nephew of renowned explorer's janitor from Kansas. Has a fake membership, but everyone acts like it's real. Good with explosives. What's he got? Details. So he's not really good at the friendly, but he's devious and aggressive. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go with this. Let's start our adventure. Oh no, Earl! So, I do feel... Oh, alright. This is it. You just got your Renowned Explorers International Society membership. Hilgard wants to make a big entrance and wants to investigate a mystic appearance. A druidic stone circle. Rumor has it that Celtic druids set up a sect here a long time ago. Time for adventure. Let's see where we have to go. Alright. Campfire stories are in effect. Might be an encounter here. So, for Hilgard, remember our captain perk is +2 to 4 research from campaign, so we are actually fairly researchy. That means we need campaign bonuses. Crew finds an overgrown rock formation with some rare herbs growing on it. Hilgard recognizes useful minerals, but Ivan wants to save the plants. But Hilgard is giddy to see there's more of the rock, albeit the cost of destroying the herb's habitat. She is a curious sort. It's decided mining it is. Unfortunately, we destroyed the herb's habitat and nothing else. Alright. So let's gain some status by going here. Rare mushrooms are growing here in small troops. These delicacies will go down great at parties or as a gift to other renowned explorers. Campaign! Haha! Oh, so campaign gives status. Okay, so we're gonna win this through status. Group of wolves being very protective and territorial. They're launching an attack on you. Stand your ground! Alright. Devious is where it's at. We want to win this with deviousness. Alright. And rage, that's a range of 2. So, did he just sing Katy Perry's Firework at him? Because, baby, you're a fire... No, I'm not going to do that. I will not do that to you. Wait, he only has an 80% chance to terrify? Ah, son of a gun, I picked the wrong dude. Oh, is he just a punch man? Oh, I picked the wrong guy. Alright, that's fine. We can, not restart expedition. We can just save and quit to the main menu, sure. It's not too bad. We'll go with Bia. No, we won't. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. New game. Adventure mode on... Yes. Hilgard. Earl. We're gonna be so weak to... Alright, Satin. Okay. This guy's good. I don't know what smashing means, but I'll take it. He has peace treaty? So he could actually get friendly? That's interesting. Alright. Well, let's go with Jean-Pierre Cornet then. Let's just... Nah. Start adventure. There we go. Yes. All right, so we're not finding the thing. We're finding the burial site of Saxon kings. Here's the cairn. All right, so supplies may be found here. Let's go south then. Two people are having a heated discussion as you walk by. One of them yells at you, "Hey! Hey you! Yes, you! We need your opinion on something. We're discussing the best way to solve problems. I'm convinced that using speech will solve any problem you encounter. This guy here thinks using physical attacks is the way to go. What do you think? If you choose me, I'll teach you how to use speech more effectively on this island. If you choose him, he'll do the same for attack." I feel like we're a canny group. Bomb Ross over there. Yeah. Well, yeah. This should go to... I think it's Jean-Pierre. He looks like the chaperone of the party. Alright, we're going to choose speech because I do like being devious. I do want to try being devious. Excellent choice. Speech is always the better option. I'll teach one of you how to use speech more effectively on the island. We'll have Earl do it. Earl learns about the history and customs of this island, which will be useful during challenges in this expedition. Well, might as well go here for the extra supplies. Normally you wouldn't be excited about this, but you found an abandoned farm! How many supplies? We're getting 3 supplies, wow. Fields are overgrown with vegetables and even some fruit trees. So there's gold to be had here, though again, our win condition is going to be status and research. Farmer is moving through some of his harvest to the local market, but his wheel has gotten stuck in the mud. He's asking for help. Well, we're going to help the farmer. You all push the cart out in no time. The farmer is very happy to give you some of the profit that the farm he would have missed out on if he had been stuck there any longer. He'll also tell anyone about the market, about these nice... Oh, so we got some status. Perfect. I feel like this is going to be the hidden stash, so we're going to take a chance and go here. Aha! Found the hidden hoard. A juicy secret. So it's a lot of status and research. Alright, it is campfire time. Crew is gathered around his camp. Yes. Well, I mean... The campaign is the way to go, isn't it? Encounters don't really give us a whole lot, so we're going to go ahead and go with the campaign stuff. The crew is having a blast. Hildegard had the idea to hold an oratory contest. The one who can retell your current adventure with the most exciting way will win the obligatory expedition cake. So what, like, we found some mushrooms! And everyone tells the story with great charisma, but Hildegard quite literally takes the cake. Probably the reason she wanted a contest to begin with. Oh, Lord. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. So we'll go here. After a rough day of hill and mountain climbing, Earl tells the others that the highest peak in Britain is very close by. This is Britain. Are you in for the climb of a lifetime? It will take some extra supplies. Oh, no. Climb the mountain. It's a hard journey, and the crew's endurance is put to the test. After hours and hours of steep walking and even sections where the only way up is to climb, you finally reach the peak. The view is amazing, and the crew is in awe. There are some flags left by people who go before you. Decide to plant one yourselves to let the world know of your achievement. All right. So we might get some interesting stuff here. Also, athletics bonus. Let's try it. Next to a mountain, you see what appears to be a Saxon castle. It looks quite old and frankly untouched, which may be due to the remote location. We explore it. As you approach the castle, you are certain it is abandoned. The gates are ajar, and after crossing a small courtyard, you reach yet another gate. The gate leads to the castle entrance. You see all kinds of... There were not Saxon castles! That was a Norman creation. Alright, whatever. You see all kinds of Saxon decorations. The room is filled with doors, hundreds of doors, 1,000 doors. Jean-Pierre mentions that that some say castles like these are cursed and you can easily get lost, but sometimes treasure can be found. Let's find the throne room. Jean-Pierre mentions that searching for the throne room often results in physical challenges, but royal artifacts such as the royal mantle may be found here. Well, we've got a strong boy, so we're going to find that throne room. After entering several doors with dead ends, uninteresting rooms, and even a lavatory, we are privy to their privy, you have now discovered a door behind which lies a strange hallway. Halfway along there's a giant platform without stairs or ropes or anything. In order to stay together, you have to group up. Let's climb. Alright. We got one fighter and one athlete, so stop right there. Huzzah! After struggle and lots of teamwork, everyone eventually reaches the top of the platform. We open the door to the Royal Catacombs. The place is filled with graves. It gives Earl the creeps. While valuable objects are collected, a grave is found which lies open, and lies the skull of an old prince. Alright, so we gained a treasure. Prince's skull. Yeah, let's get 3 collected, 3 campaign. That seems to be the best one. Alright, we're glad that we did not get lost in the castle forever. Huzzah. So that's the King's Hold. 1, 2, 3. I'd like to do an encounter, but do I want gold or research? We're not really getting much in the way of research, so let's go down here. What a strange noise. Music is coming from the meadow, but there is no one in sight. It seems the wind in combination with some type of twin flower is making the sound. Alright. Some study. Here we go. The technique challenge. We've got an engineer. And also a strange happening is here. You see a giant tunnel entrance to the side of the hill. You decide to take some torches and explore it. You walk for a few minutes until you notice a giant machine standing inside the tunnel. It seems to be some sort of machine drill powered by steam. The machine seems to be a prototype and is broken, but contains cutting-edge technology that can be harvested. Alright, I mean, hey. What does he have? He does not have the perk, so this is actually solid. So, we're gonna do this. Crew watches in awe how Earl studies every part of the steam drill. Look how happy he is. I love this guy. Alright, we gained some bonus study, and Earl learned a new thing. Alright, and on our last supply, we move to the Saxon Hold. Burial site of Saxon kings must be somewhere around here. Once you get there, this expedition will come to an end. Onwards! The crew is searching through the hills and quickly finds what you were looking for, the burial site. One of the tombs is of King Egbert, a particularly mysterious figure. Finding its secrets will surely skyrocket reputation at the renowned explorers. However, you hear a familiar laughter. Ho 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 ho! Behind you stands the French explorer, Revelou, who is considered to be the most promising of the renowned explorers. He speaks. Thank you, amateur. Under the Rule 25B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I will need to excavate King Egbert's tomb to gain another honorary title. Explain how you worked hard for this treasure. He's stealing from a little girl. What a jerk. Leave this important treasure to someone like you? I don't know how to explain this to you. Allow my shop companion, Amir Akhtar, to explain my thoughts. Where is King Egbert's treasure? Hey, well, wait a minute. Before Hilgar can stop Regolo, his crew scout Amir stops you. He means to say you suck, my friend! Ludicrous. He's not letting you pass. Alright, well, let's start our encounter. So, friendly makes people think, it makes Amir think we're weak, but we saw last time that if we did friendly, we actually got a goodie. If we go devious, which we are equipped to do, he admires our sharpness. So, we'll try to terrify. What's Sadden do? Gives a penalty to speech. Alright, well, what I could do is start off friendly and then dig in as a devious build. Remarkable! So that gives us a speech defense while we then work in the deviousness. smell like fish. Oh, man. How did you know? Alright, now we end turn, so any attacks they make, we're going to be resilient. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Underwear. Which characterization? That Revelo would steal from a little girl? Alright. So, here's the thing. We're just gonna give him penalty on speech defense. Oh, but a fumble. Alright, well in that case, I'm just gonna penalize his speech. Because you too smell like fish. And now we have switched over to tense. Who will land the first blow? So friendly abilities are more powerful now. But we are just going to enrage him. Because at this point, he's... Oh, we're a fumble. Alright, I guess, what, he's got... Oh, he's got a ton of grit. That explains it. Oh, he's embarrassingly stereotypically French. Yes, oui, Revelo is 100% La France. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is... We're at the point... We could reach out and be more friendly. But I think what we could do with that is impress... Oh. And just... Ta-da! Oh. Impress him, lower his stat a whole bunch, and then enrage him further and just finish him off. Hey guys, he's singing Firework, 100%. Becomes too enraged and just loses it. How did you see their faces? Priceless! They were crying. Alright, Amir's tone suddenly changes. You, my friend, are pretty sharp. I must honor you with some coin in this checklist. It describes treasures my boss wants to find. If you beat us to getting one, I guess you deserve it, my friend. Alright, all speeches are permanently increased by 1. Quickly turns to the mysterious checklist you got. Seems some sort of agenda or scheme. Hilgard takes it and reads it aloud. Treasures to grab. One hidden in the Tomb of the Forgotten King. Already got that. 1 treasure held by the locals. 1 of the cache near the dangerous cliff. Due date today. Seems Revelo is going to nab more treasures. Might be able to get to one before him. Which treasure are you going to chase? Oh. Do the one from the dangerous kings. We've got speech bonus. Let's convince the locals. Yeah. Since you fancy yourself more charming than Revelo, you can beat him to the treasure hoard. Get the Sword of Justice? I would like a Sword of Justice. Stop, or more. Awesome. So 13% chance for the Sword of Justice. The locals were actually going to help Revelo, but Hilgard manages to convince them. She probably was like, it stole from me. I'm 14. Their knowledge to find the treasure. All right, come on, sword. Give me a cool sword. That's not a sword. That's the Heliodor. Oh, so more status from treasure hunts. Yeah, it seems pretty good. We're not doing much discoveries here. We don't have any discoveries. Alright, yeah, let's go. This last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear that if you want to be the most renowned explorer, you'll have to beat Revelo. Now it's personal. Highlands. Explored! So we were devious. We got 2 cool treasures there. I'm pretty happy with that. And also I can imagine it's not hard to convince someone on the British Isle that's... Yeah, right? Like, hey, hold on. Look. This guy's French. Oh, here, take this shiny thingamadoodle. So Hilgard is known as now the Classy Crook. Charming. A magnificent job! The Board of Renowned Explorers International Society is impressed by your exploration skills in the Highlands. For this achievement, Chairman Pinkerton gives you an upgrade to your airship, which will allow you to carry more supplies. Alright, we know the drill, Pinkerton. Let's hurry. Alright, that's more renown and some insight. We'll take the treasure. And 30% off of El Vigilante's branded canned dog food. Lovely. Alright, so this is where I'm not... Okay, well, first of all, Hillguard. I mean, Naturalist. Alright, I still feel like Diplomat's the way to go. Like, I know we did that last time, but... we'll think about that. Also, I am curious to hear what Jason has to say about it. Earl, though. 100% we're going combustion, right? Like, we already have a level 4 engineer? Yeah, let's do it. Before I do that. We can check our entourage. Advanced tools or combustion. So, however... The wrench gives us advanced tools. So... Well, in that case... If I go navigation... Yeah, because I already have steam engine, so I might as well go navigation for the survivalist. And, diplomacy gives speech bonus, and diplomacy shows up a lot in status challenges. I'm also going to try to get her more beguiler stuff early on. But yeah, the survivalist navigation, we're going to go with that because I can already get a lot of the other stuff, like a monkey wrench. One second. There was something I wanted to check here. Yeah, we're gonna go for Hillguard. We're gonna give her the diplomatic etiquette. In Stockholm. Professor Pacinotti. That's a lot of our status. She already has etiquette. Oh. I mean, we should go ahead and just get the, Oh, this is a tough call. So here's the thing, is... A level 4 engineer, we're going to get that right away. But if we go with Hild getting the, I guess that would be customs, and our item here would eventually be the book, that's languages, which she doesn't have? No, she does. Okay, so the book is no good for us. Alright. Oh, hey! This was unlocked prior. Piotr Ilyich. That guy actually... I think he's an actual person. That name sounds familiar. Anyway. I really... Like, I want the campaign buff. But we're not going to get Hild up to a level 4 status anytime soon. Whereas we can get the engineer now with advanced tools. Right, he's already getting... He gets combustion on his own, right? No, he doesn't. Against steam engine, which we already have. Right. Well, until then, let's leave here. I could just go all-in engineer, but actually I feel like I want to do this. But this is big status stuff. It gives me insight every time we finish an expedition. Oh, this is all huge. Oh boy. Well, we did this last time. Let's try unlocking history, because that gives us a lot of campaign stuff. Yeah, let's do it. Unlock history. And gain 1 insight. 5 campaign. Alright, this is good, but I actually want to get to the extra supplies as soon as possible. So whenever you enter an encounter for the first time, and... Alright, how much is that? 45? So let's go spend this, spend some of this insight. Campaign gives us 2 to 4 research. How much do we need? We need 45. So... 2 to 4 would mean that we need, wow. Math is hard. So I need 16. Alright. Secrets are not what I need. 4 to 6. So odds are... Expected reward 6 to 12 research, and I need 16, so 12 to 18. That's on the upper end for 1 insight. Let's spend 1 here just to guarantee that we get what we need. And then we'll spend the other one at the Paris campaigning. That's exactly what we needed. Well, not exactly. It's actually a little bit more, but... and that gives us the supplies we need. So that... early on, 100%, we want that. So now we've got gold. Gold! I mean, we're gonna give Earl Shanti... seriously... Oh, no, Jason's gone. I actually was hoping to get his take, his hot take on what I could use. Let's see where he went. This is a tough call. I mean, 100%, I get the monkey wrench. Said chat disconnected. Anyway, so we got that. So we have, like, the best darn engineer in the world. And I guess we're going combustion here, right? Like, he's already got explosives, tinker, advanced tools, steam engine. Combustion. Professor Pacinotti, the Italian inventor with an eye for the ladies. You stay there. wants to teach one of you engineer advanced tools or engineer combustion. Well, we're going to learn... Earl will learn the secrets to combustion. Oh, yay! Helpers. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I have one more. Alright. So I think, first of all, let's go ahead and upgrade. I kind of want to get Bobo the Misadventurous. Get Beguiler Storytelling. Let me check real quick. What's the flower give me in the shop? Because there were a lot of times where I got burned by not having the Beguiler abilities. So yeah. I went ahead and upgraded. Get extra gold and status from encounters, but no, I think this is what I want. I want Beguiler's sense of humor. Yeah, let's do it. A Belgian explorer that kept failing but made a fortune writing a children's book about wanted to teach you storytelling. Alright, and I can't afford any lobbyists. That's alright. We are set. Yes, yeah, you can hire Hana. It's pretty great. One second. I'm going to make a cut here in YouTube. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. The next video will, of course, be recorded instantly after this one. And we are continuing our playthrough for YouTube's benefit. Let's move on. Choose our next expedition. The Hungarian fort. Must be something I'm... So, Lady Viduva... has notified you of a forgotten fort. It used to be a secret alchemy lab in the Middle Ages. There must be something amazing to discover in these forgotten places. Being devious might help. More importantly, we've got a good diplomat, but in Mali, or the Caribbean island, what am I saying? It's not Mali. So we can go after pirate treasure. Nature challenge and technique challenges are in abundance. There's lots to study for research. Oh, we did this one already, the Mali mystery. So I guess let's go ahead and do the Hungarian one. Plenty of status. Sure. The Hungarian forest, with the details provided by Lady Viduva. You must be able to find the secret fort, which used to be an alchemy laboratory. You enter the forest. There is no time to lose. There's the fort. Alright, we got a diplomat, so we should be able to get some research out of this. Walking through the gloomy forest, you see something sticking out of the ground. At the same time, the air fills with a foul smell. Find out where the strange odor is coming from and gain research. Gain a treasure, the alchemist flask. Ooh. I mean, sure. Bet that's sadness. Earl finds an old smelly sock. Must have been from one of the cultists. Jean-Pierre mocks Earl and says that the sock is definitely an addition to the treasure collection. Alright, well, no penalty for that. We got athletes and naturalists here, so we might as well swing down. Try this out. Mine tunnel is blocked by a big rock. Maybe an athlete could lift it? Yep. We'll just push that aside. Jean-Pierre moves the rock and you find interesting materials. Alright. We're gonna go here and then just swing north for the status. Traveling merchant passes by. A diplomatic approach might yield something. Hildegard starts the negotiations. Trader is happy to do business with Hildegard. So we gain collect, campaign, and campaign. Alright, and let's level Jean-Piet up. So I could get athlete stamina or archaeologist occult. Interesting. What's athlete give us? We do need some archaeology, actually. As good as athlete is, he gets buff. No, I'm actually gonna say let's go archaeologist here. Speech defense and speech might. Alright. Alright, let's get some status. Hildegard is inspired by the eerie forest and writes a horror story. Cool. That's probably our, ooh, a cultural challenge. Find a small ruined church. You can study it for a little more research. Earl conducts an archaeological study. Alright, well, let's give it a try. More. Yes! Study is successful. We got some campaign. Alright, and here we go. We get something for an athlete or a survivalist. There's gold to be found, and supplies. Bountiful, a scout could easily get some more supplies. We don't have a scout, but we have an explosives expert. Just leave it. No! Criminy. Didn't find anything while scouting. Alright. You don't get very much from any of these. I'm actually willing to just go with the resolve for now. You can always use more resolve. Crew spends the night opening up and sharing stories about their past. Everyone's a little bit anxious to show vulnerability at first, but everyone reacts very supportively. In the end, they all feel a little bit closer to each other. We'll get to the other stuff later. There's a wits challenge. I want to get some of... Yeah, we're going to go this way. Swamp makes Earl think about some small experiments with liquids back at the lab. Is it the Horde? Nothing special. Alright, well, we're going to skip the stuff over there. Or not. Is that a Cthulhu? A beautified grave is being guarded by some cultists. Hildegard wonders whose grave is so well kept. Engage the cultists. Oh, if I don't hit keep. Whoops. Okay, so those cards are gone. Anyway, we're just gonna make these guys feel real bad about themselves. For the most part. I mean, we're gonna start with Impress, just to get rid of this guy. Ta-da! So cute. Alright, and now that we're persuasive... that doesn't do anything. That also does not do anything. We could enrage this guy, though. I got no more jokes like the... Alright. So, I know this isn't actually the best way to do it, but if it lands, he's weakened. Yeah, look how he's strong like an anchor. Alright, so now they're their own threat. How unnerving. Fumble. Because of grit, I guess. Alright, so we're going to move here. We're gonna impress this guy.
Ta-da!
So his speech defense is now really low. We should be able to just sadden him. Oh, fish! That's the worst! So now it's tense. And we could just enrage him and make him go away.
I mean, I would get mad if he just kept singing Firework.
You broke their minds. Do you investigate the tomb after bullying those nobodies away? Oh dear. Seems to be the grave of a young lady, a victim of Erzsébet of Bathory, a countess from centuries ago and Hungary's most vicious killer. Historical figure, in fact. Hildegard writes a sad story about the poor victim. Yeah. You leave the grave of the young victim of Erzsébet Bathory. Connection between this medieval serial killer and the cultist disturbs Earl. 1, 2. Oh, I want to go here, but last time we did, it's Cthulhu. Jason, tell me, should I do it? Should I risk it? I am quite sure now how bad it gets. If I would be 1, 2, go here, and then it would be this one. So tempting. This is why, you know, the first thing I went through. Oh, we don't know the solution to it. Okay, so there's a puzzle there that we don't know anything about. All right, in that case, we're just gonna go here and be gone. Oh, Earl conducts a quick experiment with swamp gases. The findings: it stinks. Supplies may be found here for an athlete. All right, you know what? Let's take a chance. Seems like a fruitful part of the swamp. Maybe a survivalist could find something useful. But hey, if we find 2 supplies, we find 2 supplies. Jean-Piet is not the person to do for this. Alright, it's a coin flip. More. Yes! Some edible berries. Oh, is that it? Well, alright, well, if it's a community challenge, I'll be back here. There's not a whole lot of different encounters that can be had. It's kind of a problem I'm starting to have with this game, but, you know. Alright, I don't really have the means to deal with this one. But, let's give it a try. Dense swamp gas, you see a strange silhouette. In the distance, you hear a muffled scream. Someone in need of our help? Swamp is a ravaged wilderness. One crew member must find a way through. Hildegard claims it's easy to get stuck. A quick thinker should be able to escape. Earl argues that a scream might be something frightening. A tactician might be convenient when things get out of hand. Who will go first? Oh, she's cowardly. Alright, well, he's athletic, so we're gonna... The group is getting more growing. It's getting more and more rough with every step. The swamp turns awfully quiet. Gives Jean-Piet the chills. Silhouette comes from... a scary monster. Everyone is afraid of me. I was merely seeking a companion. But who would ever want to be friends with a monster like me? Well, let's try. Oh, but... oh. So we might get nerfed a little bit. Probably will. Or not. Jean-Piet's a friendly sailor. You know, you're as pretty as most of the other dock ladies. You're great. Jean-Piet notices the monster is wearing a hat and quickly congratulates him. Happy birthday! The monster is happily surprised. You remembered my birthday! That truly means you are my friend. Then hands over a carefully wrapped present. A friend and a present. Gain the treasure, the carved ace. Oh, that's cool. There's a start every expedition with 1 tools that can be used to improve your... I mean, look. +8 campaign. +8 campaign is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That each one of those gives us 11 to 17 status and 2 to 4 research. But one tool at the start of every encounter, like, or at the start of every expedition, I kind of want... the unique bonus. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Tools, tools, tools. Jean-Pierre tells the crew about the monster and the treasure. Earl believes that monsters are gravely misunderstood and can be the best of friends. Alright, well, let's go here now. It wasn't a tough choice. The ruins are over there, must be the secret fort. Once you finish exploring the ruins, the expedition will be over. You'll return to the overworld. Are you and your crew ready to continue? Yes. Right away, you're in for a nasty surprise. Cultists! Their leader seems to be a master alchemist herself.
You come to disturb our secret fortress? You won't get past me.
Alright, let's do this. So if we win with aggressive, we get 2 encounter tokens. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but we can get it through other stuff. Like if we, so if we do a devious, like we might not get the encounter tokens, but we could get something else, right? Or am I mistaken in that regard? Also, aggressive is going to be difficult. What say you, friend? Experimentation. Okay, so let's get stronger with each turn off cooldown. So we want to hold off on this. Also a range 2 tile. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with experimentation. Let's try doing this devious. Oh, no, you just don't think I should... No, I don't want to bomb them just yet. I don't want to bomb them just yet. We're gonna devious this away. Becomes enraged and loses it. If I move here, oh, he still lives. Heals all allies' spirit within range of the caster by 40% attack and can make them... Okay. We'll do that later. I don't like how double-clicking actually has an effect here. Alright, I want Hild to stay to the back, though. So I'm actually going to impress. In fact, like, I wonder what happens if we do this friendly. End turn. Oh! It was a frightening range attack. Are you stunned? You are stunned, and so are you. Oh. You horrible person. That's actually really bad. How much will this heal us by? It'll heal us a whole bunch, and... we're actually going to... We're gonna make Hild feel better. So I can't move. I can move him. I just can't do anything. All right. Oh no, nope, stunned, so he can't move at all. guy's tanky, at least to speech effects. Alright, well... We kind of have to be aggressive here. Be aggressive. Oh, no. Oh, aha, fumble! Alright, Hild, you've got your happy cheer. That brings... yeah. We could go for an impressing thing. Oh, yeah, what's the cultist's, Beware, can't cope with humiliation. So she knows what to do with aggressive opponents, so we really don't want to be aggressive. She's immune to impressed, weakened by sadden. Alright. Let's sadden her. So she's a lot less effective now. Not resistant to enrage, right? Nope. But I think, again, we want to heal up Hildgard. Yeah. Oh, fumble. So we got a really high speech defense. Yeah, they're having a hard time hitting us. However, we are also completely surrounded now. Oh boy. Earl, you need to heal.
Whoa!
So we can keep saddening her. She can't handle it. This is actually working out really great. We're getting into optimal bombing time. This is true. I think next turn we're gonna have to do it. But also, like, they're not we've got high enough speech resist or high enough resist that it's actually kind of hard for us to. Oh, big fireball formation. Yeah, they keep fumbling on us. Look at that. They don't know how to intimidate a 14-year-old child. Ooh, that's bad. Alright, yeah. This is gonna turn it aggressive. So before I do that, I wanna, no, actually, let's just do it. So that goes straight to aggression, right? Yep. Escalated. So we are now, our speech defense is terrible. But we could devious our way out of this. Right? Not him. But... yeah. So that switches us... She's fearless and we all know it. It's true. But hey, so that reduced... so we escalated very briefly. And then brought it back down to normal. I think we might lose someone here. Yeah, we might lose Earl. Nope, he can't reach Earl. That was actually excellent positioning on Hildgard's part. Okay. So let's see. 25 speech. Do we want to be friendly here? We could win with a friendly action right now. could I? No, they're immune to impress. Alright, well...
Yaha!
Very humiliating. Alright, and you. Can enrage? Yeah, finish him off. Alright, that should be it. Master Alchemist becomes too enraged and loses it.
Do you see their faces? Priceless.
Alchemist is crying in the corner, her emotions out of control. Not your problem. You leave the weeping handkerchiefs to explore the tunnel, ruined forts. Crew looks around and find the alchemy lab. Jean-Piet feels a bit uneasy. Slightly scared, Jean-Piet asks Hildegard if she believes in alchemy and the powers of the occult. Yeah, they're... The Secretum Secretorum. It's the Secret of Secrets or the Philosopher's Stone. Let's go campaign. There might be some truth in the occult. Find the secret alchemy lab. We might get the Philosopher's Stone. We might get the Secretum Secretorum. Nope. Just the Philosopher's Stone. Just... Alright. Your current highest level archaeologist gains 4 campaign on archaeology spins. We have an archaeologist now. Jean-Piet. Yeah, sure. We're gonna double down on him being an archaeologist. The fort explored and secrets unveiled, the expedition can safely return home. Explored. We are devious. Got 2 treasures here. There's 4 insight from that. Also, we gained 1 insight and 1 supply capacity from just completing the expedition. Good times. That seems like a pretty good expedition. We are a classy crook. We're still pretty low, though. What great adventure can... with that great adventure behind you, you can send a report to an explorer welcoming city. This one will unlock new possibilities in the world map. You can only unlock 1 city per expedition. Later expeditions might add new options. Well, we're gonna go to Constantinople because we have, more status.
The Sultan has learned about your... Salim, brave explorer. The Sultan has learned about your recent quest and is impressed by your bravery. Mani Sultan would like to invite you to the Topkapi Palace to recruit an entourage among the Ottoman elite. Regards, Grand Vizier Ibrahim Izbat. Alright, now Istanbul is Constantinople. Istanbul is Constantinople. Alright, what's in the bazaar? Yes. A loot. Beguiler. Oh, it's storytelling. That's sadness. But diplomat politics. Alright, but the Turkish baths. What specialists can we get from here? Jibram Janissary. It enlists the eagle, so we could get... Why do you ask what year it is? The Ottoman elite were around. The Ottoman elite were a thing until like 1920. Archaeology symbolism. Now that's something I want. Also more research from campaign. Well, so let's start. Before we do any of this, we could finish up this lecture. What happens when we do this? Whenever you acquire a helper entourage, you gain 15 renown. Alright, Project Mastery History. Gain 15 renown whenever you... okay. So we need, for status, you want to become renowned through status. +2 campaign whenever you enter a witch challenge for the first time. Interesting. Art of Bartering. 4 barterer helpers give you +1 supply capacity. Will be available in Stockholm. Oh! Oh! want to Paris campaign. 8 to 16 research. So 3 gives us 24 to why is math hard right now? 18 is 48. So if I'm doing this, yeah, no, I kind of want that right now. 3 times 24, so that's 72. So I'm not going to have enough unless I drop below. It's not even guaranteed. 1 second. So I'm not sure what I want to do here. So at bare minimum, 3 times 16 is, I just did this math, is 42. Do I want to spend the insight now and just try to get that? Average of 20 insight for going hard on science. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm just gonna do it. That was the bare minimum for that first one. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so now what I do is I go to the Paris campaign, where I can get a minimum of 8 research, and this is a ton of status. Yeah. I think that's worth it. So now we can go to the Stockholm Stortgård, and get the barters. Oh, that's expensive. Stop. Yeah. Yeah, no, I want these 4 barterers. Plus 4 supply? Totally worth it. Oh, nope, I'm only getting 2. Okay. Still totally worth it. We've been pretty devious. Whenever you enter a technique challenge. Or I could get engineer piloting perk later. I think actually yeah, I kind of just want to save my, I think I just want to save my status. So let's go to the trinket shops now. I already have Beguiler Storytelling, that's sadness. But I could get Diplomat Politics. How much is that? It's 200. Oh, I don't have enough. I have not been making much gold. Like, at all. Which begs the question, how much gold could I make from this? not nearly enough. Quick thinker would be nice, but I mean, I do need to kind of improve myself a little bit. Do you have stamina? No, you don't. So, what is that? 50 to upgrade and 100 to get stamina. He doesn't have terrifying abilities. He has saddening. I still think we want to upgrade anyway. Let's go ahead and get the machete. And just save some money. I'm gonna get one more lobbyist because these guys sort of pay for themselves at the end of the day. Not really. Oh, well, I picked one up already. Sorry. Took too late. I'm actually going to hold off on the lobbyists. Besides, I did want to get, I want to get down to the rose. At the end of the day. Also the drum for archaeologists and whatnot. But anyway, let's carry on. The Andean Adventure. So, an archaeologist, athlete, survival. So the desert will be hard on our supplies. An archaeologist, athlete, survivalist, or rogue. There's a lot of gold to be found. Andean Adventure. So, these cultural classes will be best solved by devious people. Diplomat, engineer. Plenty of research. Alright, yeah, no, I'll take this. Andean Adventure. And, oh, we have so many supplies. You made it to the mysterious Andes range. So far, so good. Hildgard feels that getting here is already a great achievement. Navigating the mountains is extremely difficult, even with a state-of-the-art blimp. Before the crew has time to orient themselves, a group of warriors finds them. Foreign intruders! They must come to topple our emperor. Get them! Whoa, 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 whoa. No jumping to conclusions. Oh, we start with an encounter? Alright. Let's talk them to death. So, devious gives us gold and study, whereas aggressive, so we just fight them off, gives us campaign, which is really what we want. So what do these guys have? They're resistant to excited, that's fine, but weak to saddened. Inca Disciple is impressed resistant, but also weak to saddened. I mean... what year is it? I'm gonna save that, though. Provocative, we are poking the bear. Yeah, we're gonna make him real mad. Alright. Now we... actually... try to terrify? Let's do it. Alright, and then we enter... what's this? Oh, Captain, +5 spirit. You gonna attack us? How dare you? You son of a gun. There will be nothing left. Beat the ever-loving snot out of him. got him. Alright, now we are hostile. Is there a way out? Well, yes, but we're going to heal up our buddy. And then end turn. I forgot what alright, well. So when does Flavor Text mentions military discipline have them find themselves terrified of the explorer equivalent of a teddy bear? You know. Don't let him become confident or unlock the full power of his military discipline. That's hilarious. Alright, well. You know, there's only so much I can do with that, you know? Get with the ore. You have dominated your opponents. Bet they never saw that coming. Alright, so we got some campaign for that and some encounter. The invaders are formidable. Run! We have to warn the Imperial Guard. These foreigners are sure to topple our glorious empire and steal all our national treasure. Not entirely wrong. Really only plan to topple someone who's between you and a treasure. So let's get this straight. There's an emperor who holds great national treasures. Judging by the aggression and defensive attitude of the warriors you just faced, that emperor is not very friendly. Maybe you should pay him a visit. Luckily, the sign's pointing everywhere towards the palace. I do think we want to actually talk to him, though. You already know what to look for, the palace and the emperor. You're not sure what you're going to do there, but you have to be careful with this Imperial Guard. Ooh, he knows a guy. Though I think no restrictions is the way to go here. Because we can fight super aggressive, so we might as well actually lean into that a little bit if we have to. Alright, well we don't want to... Oh, so many supplies. Which is the one that... Oh. I mean, which is the one that I want to go to? Is it this one? Either way, let's go down here. Crew is happy to find more navigable lands. It looks like someone was hiding here. You'll need more information if you want to find something. Oh. Well, let's check the encounter out here. The crew is enjoying beautiful sights in these old mysterious lands when suddenly Jean-Pierre is knocked over by a bunch of Incan warriors. They've gone bad! Run! Where are they running from? Before Jean-Pierre can get up, he is trampled by a small young llama and is badly hurt. His family arrives at the spot, obviously enraged. They seem to think you're trying to steal their baby. Alright, well, let's calm these llamas down. Probably go devious here. Oh, they're going devious. Oh, we're not particularly great at being friendly. But we can sneak out a friendly option. Why do they have lipstick? I'm actually mildly uncomfortable by that. Alright, well, let's just get rid of this first llama. Boogity boo! Alright, llama is absolutely terrified of our crew. So there's like 3 of them. Oh, that was mean. Oh lord, that is a lot of power.
Alright, you need... that's not going to be very useful. You can heal him up all the way. Try to enrage the llama, or blow it to Kingdom Come. Well, I can definitely... Oh, no, 1 second. Actually, I want to move back. We take one of them out. And do this. Yeah. Yeah, they are also really strong. So now I actually need to go... What are you doing? Okay. Oh, Lord! This is some powerful llama snot. Alright, well... Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I can heal up my buddy. And... Alright, yeah. Just... While they're separated like this, I can absolutely take advantage of that. Oh, they're gonna start attacking me again. So much damage! That's so much damage! Alright. Oh, he was wounded. That's why he's so, Alright, that explains it. These llamas... They're weak to being enraged. Okay. Taunted and ruffled. I see now. That's how this encounter is handled. I mean, let's try it. Nope, that's a fumble. I know, I'm not built for this. I should just try to go devious, but... Alright, Hild. You probably finish this guy off with a friendly. And that'll give us protection. Doesn't wish to stop us. So now we are the persuasive. And I can finish this off without having gone into, let's see what happens when we friendlify them. Oh, no, it went to devious. That wasn't bullying. They were asking for it, right? Wow, thanks for saving my llamas. The soldiers you just saw were trying to take the young one. Llamas are incredibly valuable. Take this gold. The llama looks a bit sad, though. What'd you do? I was trying not to sadden it, but... Alright, let's go here, see what we get. At the very least, it'll break even. Yep. I'm gonna try for the secret stash. Nothing of interest. Alright. Crew accidentally trespasses on a hostile village. Dozens of villagers angrily face your crew. You're not going to convince them all individually. And knocking a whole village out wouldn't go down well in the ethics committee. Attempts group diplomacy. I don't want to lose supplies. So I'm gonna use my tools now. Or not supplies, but more. Thank you. Combined effort, the clever targeting of the village elders, the crew wins over the hearts of the villagers. Jean-Pierre almost botches it. That's fair. Everyone is invited to the feast where you exchange ideas. Leftovers of the feast are packed in a llama bag. Alright, and let's do a campfire story. Alright. So I need to make sure that we keep these. We're gonna get the gold, because I actually need some gold. Crew spends the night going through the story, some of the trinkets they've collected. With an appraising eye and healthy discussion, the crew discovers that some pieces are worth more gold. That's a lot of gold. Alright. Is this my destination? The city is ravaged, but its spirit is strong. Rebels are training hard, and villagers are repairing the defenses. There are no Imperial guards to be seen. Veteran rebel greets you. This is Vilukabama. You are safe from the Emperor here, travelers. We are the last city to actively resist the clutches of our dictator. I am the rebel leader, Huyana Kapek. There are a few options for Hilgard to consider. Can we help your cause? To absolutely use the help of some seasoned adventurers. While spirits are high, the Emperor has switched tactics. He's now looking to desecrate the hero's relic, an important legendary item that embodies our people's resolve. We must find it. Alright? Thank you so much. To be honest, we don't know exactly where it is. Even worse, the Emperor does seem to know. Our spies have located a search party. Mark the location on the map. Oh, that's all the way over there. Something else we can do for you. What happens if we do this? 4 collection for 1 supply. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. No, we're not gonna do it twice, though. We haven't found it yet. Alright, now we're gonna stay here. I don't know where the other... Oh, there's one of the towns, but... Alright, let's get some status. Hear people applauding a loud voice. The winner of the spitting competition between Mr. Templeton and Lolo the Llama is Mr. Templeton. Huh? Charles? Crew bumps into Mr. Templeton and is eager to congratulate him and his accomplishments. Merely get some unsolicited advice. In order to become the spitting champion, it's important to really focus. You must feel like a llama. Think like a llama. Eventually you will be the llama. Wow. After joining the festivities, it's time for the crew to leave. Though Earl cannot help feeling he knows someone else by the name of Templeton. That wasn't what I was hoping for. Alright, there's something odd here. But... I want Hero Relic. Nothing of interest, though. Alright. Cave moves through the twisted canyons and paths, but around the next bend, find a military checkpoint. Dozens of warriors and disciples are commanded by a loyal commander. Some foreign spies have come to destroy our culture. We'll let no one pass by the Emperor's command. Oh, we could climb the rocks. We got an athletic boy. Climb up higher and drop a rope. We can evade the checkpoint. Jean-Pierre climbs first. Oh. This could go badly. No, we're good. Such strength, such tenacity. Climbs the mountain like he was born to do so in the flat lowlands of Holland. From the top, he lets down a climbing... Well, I guess he is a sailor, rigging and all that, sure. A diplomat or archaeologist, huh? Yeah. Your
You're bound to find some less than loyal soldiers in a place like this. These fellows aren't looking to start a fight. They might even want to trade a little. Hildegard tries some diplomacy. You might just have to fight. We're gonna have to do something. Nope. Tries too hard to leverage the advantage. They break off the deal. Oh, less speech now. Ah, I didn't realize. Okay. Well, come on, treasure hoard. Nothing of interest. Find the search party. The Emperor has just addressed them and is about to leave. 100 gold pieces for the man who brings me the burned remains of this relic. Don't let the glorious leader down. What a jerk. About to leave the palace. Now's your chance to strike out before they set out. Oh, yeah, clearly. So for devious... Alright, so these guys are weak to being terrified. So here's the fun fact about Hild, is she's kind of scary. How are they about being enraged? Just don't want them to get confident. Alright. Well, that's easily done. Let me get here and just get rid of this guy. He is saddened beyond words and just wants to be alone. Oh, Lord. That was... What? I'm sorry, what was that, though? Also, how are you... I did not think that they could move through the bush like that. Alright, revive crew member.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, we are in some dire straits here. Let's heal everyone. Alright, can he act this turn? He can.
Good job.
Alright, we are now hostile. Let's end the turn. Okay, well that didn't do very much at all. Wow, these guys are hurt. Yeah, empower. You can also enrage these guys into oblivion, right? Taunted and ruffled. Yep, alright. He is saddened and just wants to be alone, so we are poking the bear again. So we've got grit. You leave Hild alone, you jerk. I'm gonna make you mad. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you see their faces. Did you hear what Jean-Pierre said about my tunic? It's a proud omen that I got from my grandmother. Use that rag to wipe your tears, sucker. Now where's the relic? All the way over there? The hero's relic is stashed away in the tomb, deep inside the mountains. Pretty creative place to hide it, but Hildegard guessed that makes sense. Alright, well, let's level up.
So +3 collect token in Cape Town. Or he can be resistant to terrified attacks. I actually want to... I'll take some tankiness. And Hild. Sure will add a buff that gives armor and speech defense for a turn. I think actually I'd rather give... This was so good last time. Anyway. Alright, you arrive in a small Incan village. Not sure whether this particular village is with or against the Emperor. Some signs with red crosses on them, the villagers greet you. Good day, friends. This not that wholly depends on your opinion of the Emperor. They're expecting an answer, but you don't know which. We know that there's one village that's so, prepare yourselves for a fight. Okay. So, maybe we can talk him down. Nope, we're just fighting. Alright, I feel kind of bad what I'm about to do to you, but... But, you know, I really can't... Oh no, they're looking to fight. Also, we gain dance, which is really useful. Oh, this is the wrong... stupid auto clicks. What's the cooldown on this? 4 turns? You're gonna attack us, aren't you? Oh, Lord. So, my team is not very tanky. I should have gone with Bia. That's fine, though. So we are going to cheer. And then end turn. These guys come closer, we are then going to scare them away. Try to terrify. Oh no, it's a clown! Huh? Enrage? So mad. Alright, and that's our turn. Alright, well, there's no way I can make this friendly. I broke their minds. Okay, okay, your opinion is the right. Oh, nope, I just turned them towards the Emperor. Whoops. One, two, three. Oh no. Is this where the treasure is? Ah! Oh, I have so much supplies and I fail. I'm actually a little annoyed here. I'm supposed to get, I guess, travel here and down. Oh, we're in the worst spot here. Oh. Travel there costs 2 supplies too. Son of a gun. Let's see what we get from this. Is that Pachacuti, the last Incan? No, I will know that is in fact not the last Incan. Pachacuti, wait! He starts to run at simply amazing speed. Oh. Yes, I know it's the big arc above me. I want to get here. Oh, actually, I want to get here to where I can get the god treasure. Yeah, I want to get the new treasure. Like, this has been kind of a bust for us.
I'm well aware of what is where. Palace, the treasure guarded by a dictatorial emperor must lie within. Alright, well, but somehow it's heavily guarded. Oh. We could bribe the guards. Just bribe the guards. A coin for you and a coin for you. The guards gladly let you through under the guise of a diplomatic gift. Crew walks down the hallway that is decorated with the statues and carvings of the undisputed Emperor of the Incas. Alright, open the doors. Emperor, surrounded by his Imperial Guard. The Pretenders! They're here to overthrow your beloved leader and destroy the Incan lands. Easy, Tiger. We aren't jumping to conclusions, right? We're here to topple your government in favor of a more explorer-friendly one. Emperor's not impressed. I have none of this. Warriors, round them up for punishment. You need to break his concentration. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it breaks down. Alright, so I want campaign, actually. So we're gonna beat the ever-living snot out of this guy. So let's see what he knows about him. He is extremely dangerous when confident. He inspires others. But, you know, he's easy to enrage. Giving him minus armor. So what we're gonna do... is...
Yay! Oh yeah.
We're gonna do this. And move up close and enrage the Emperor. So now he has less armor. Please be able to reach. Oh, good, he can. And now we attack. Oh, Lord. And I've left Hild in a bad spot. Oh, but they missed. Oh, Lord. I might be in a bad way here. Oh. So let's see how much this... that doesn't do very much at all. These guys, we don't want them to be confident either. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I don't know how to handle this. I don't have the means to kill this guy with... What I need to do is heal Hild. That actually was a good amount. These guys are... Oh, no, I didn't want... clicking is not the most user-friendly sometimes. Alright, we need to keep the grid. Oh, nope, Hild's done. I'm gonna die. I am going to die here. Oh, he heals. Oh, Lord. Revive crew member.
Alright, Hild, you're on your... Oh, I can't reach him. Or can I? I can't. I think I've just lost this. Oh, that's not enough. I just beat the ever-living snot out of this guy? Just why? Was it the double click? Alright, well. I can't get rid of these guys either. Well, I think looking back here, how am I throwing him off his groove when there's a wall of abos in my way? Oh, there goes. I don't have any armor now. What happened to the plus 30 armor I got? I think I'm gonna call it here. I mean, at the very least. He's got a cigar now? Oh, this is bad. More resolve left. Woo! I don't have much to say here. Looks like he's not getting back. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna shoot. Well, we are done. Whole crew down. Attacked and traumatized in the Andes range by a group of Incas. Well, it happens. Got some more campfire stuff. Quick thinker reflexes. Alright. I think I didn't build the right team with Hild. I never felt like... Didn't feel like she had the support she needed. Also, this game gets hard. I'm just gonna stay on classic. I'm gonna try it with Hild again, but not tonight. I think I'm done for the night. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Heh. Anyway, let us end this here stream.